with an art, which this is an art, whatever you might think. When I get up on stage and yell and talk about pussy and assholes, and it's an art. It's an art. It's an art in itself, because how many people would I put up there and have a nervous breakdown? There's people that'd rather die. Like, there's people that if you take them and go, I'm going to put you on stage and give you $500,000, they'll go, I'd rather get shot in the fucking head. That's why there's Toastmasters, all those clubs, so people could practice public speaking. Did you know that? A lot of people don't know that. Public speaking, if they do a survey every year, and it's number 1 or 2 on the list. What's your biggest fear?
Yeah.
Public speaking.
But I was like that when we met. I didn't want to be on the podcast. I didn't want to talk in front of anybody 15 years ago.
And people think I'm not really a fucking god. I'm like one of those dudes that shows up at your town. You bring your little fucked up kid to me, and I put my hand on his head. When Lee came to me, he was all fucked up. I put my hand on his head. The first night I had him with a hooker, with a black eye at the Ha Ha Cafe, and he took her across.
Is this true?
Yeah, I introduced, but he
So it
didn't know
wasn't
she
the
was a
first-
hooker.
oh.
He didn't know she was a hooker.
No, well, thanks for telling me. Dude.
I didn't know she was a hooker either,
I thought
fucking
you
Lee.
did. All right. So it was like we met, and like the first 5 or 6 times I would just go hang out with him. He would close out the old Ha Ha Cafe with like 4 people, and it was awesome. I was having like the time of my life, and we would sit at these like patio furniture chairs outside.
Remember?
And he would smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes and eat Mike and Ike's. And one night, this woman just kind of like sat down. Like, this is on Lancashire Boulevard, which is like sort of like Main Street of North Hollywood. Like people would just walk up and down. And this woman just sat down, and she had a bandage around her head. And I was, dude, I was 23. I was 23, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And
She's like a present wrapped in a bow.
no, it wasn't a bow. It was white and dirty. And this fucking asshole, this woman gets me talking, and I didn't know yet that you always had to have one eye on where Joey was. She's talking to me, but I don't remember what. And I look back, Joey gone. Just gone.
I don't get between love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
welcome, Lee.
I
Meanwhile,
don't get in the middle of love here.
welcome.
meanwhile, this crazy lady, she was telling me,
You're looking for a girl with a good head on her shoulders.
it was barely on there.
She's got a head.
Oh my
on her
God.
shoulder.
But how I really lured him in, I didn't lure him with the chick, because at the Ha-Ha, a lot of people don't know this, but let's tell the truth, Lee, on Friday and Saturday night, the hot dog man at the corner, that motherfucker made you your favorite hot dogs
That
with
wasn't that
pineapple
early
on.
on, but that hot dog.
Nah,
was
don't be lying. You
all
my
right,
buddy.
maybe a couple hot dogs. But yes,
They used to have pineapple
until it gave
on
you
your
food
hot
poisoning.
dog. What else? Yeah, I got food poisoning.
No, that was,
I did
that
one
was,
day.
Yeah,
that
but
was
it's so good.
That was a sad day when I called him, because everyone. So we're going between story, but this dude had a cart, a van, and these bacon wrapped hot dogs. Which, if you haven't had a Mexican bacon wrapped hot dog, you really need to get one. They put mayo, which doesn't sound right, but they put onions and peppers. And he would call me and just pick me up, and we'd go to this dude. And he probably was by the Ha-Ha.
Yeah, he was
Wait.
across the street against the fence. And they had like a happy
That's where all
hour
the best
sign.
restaurants
And he
are.
would put a table out with all the fucking salsas and the cheese, and that's how you knew you were going to get something, because people just putting their hands on there
Oh, yeah.
on the way out of a bar. He got there at 12.
And then one night I was like, dude, let's go get hot dogs. He's like, no, bro, we can't go there anymore. I went last week and I fucking puked my brains out.
No, that was night. I remember I did that show at the Improv, and then we all went there to celebrate. And the next day I was puking blood and shitting animals out of my ass. And fucking Mexican bacon with cartel shit on it. Kick this motherfucking mule, Lee.